Modeling the behaviors of successful people is something that we probably all should have as a part of a collage of our success strategy. But I just want to put a caveat to that. It's something that I've often taught to people where I'm teaching them in a business and a property setting, where I'm talking about, how much money do you want to earn per month? I want to be at £10,000 a month, and I'm currently at 2. Okay, we need to look at the person who's earning £10,000 a month, look at the value that they're deploying with their time, i.e. what are they doing, what are they not doing? And if we model that over time and we build a vehicle that allows us to only deliver this value with our time, we've got to maybe outsource everything else. After some lag measures, then we'll replicate those results. It's worked time and time again for me. But what I do see again in a modern age where we can almost access a hero that is far beyond our ways and means, that we're in real danger of modeling something that is just completely not applicable to us. So let's say if I've started out, and again, I'm going to use my industry in property, and I've bought 2 HMOs and I'm delivering a couple of grand a month value, and I really want to push the boat out to £10,000 a month. And across the table, there's a developer who's got a small portfolio of 5-6 HMOs, and he's delivering £5,000-6,000. He's got a few buy-to-lets, and now he's, developing a couple of houses a year, and net wise on an annual basis, he's delivering £120,000, i.e. 10 grand a month. So I would then teach to look at that person and say, okay, almost where is he not putting his time? Often you'll find people are stuck at an income level and they're deploying a huge amount of time in very low value tasks, and there's only so many hours in the day. So the first thing I do is kind of like, we need to get rid of these so you can deploy more of your time on a more valuable activity. This is a good, relatable scenario, how to scale from £2,000 a month to £10,000 a month. I love that. I teach that. I've done that. I continue to do so. What I see a little bit of now, because I can access, like Gary V's podcast or whatever, is that when we're got our marketers in the background and we're working from an employed position, or maybe I've just gone out on my own and I've got kind of one person with me, but I've got access to speak to Gary V on a regular basis. I'm trying to model the behaviors and kind of deployment of value of somebody that is far outweighs kind of my next 10 steps, let alone my next step. And we can get in really confused around where we should be deploying our value there. So it's such an amazing thing about the year 2024 that we can access these giants in various industries, access these really successful people, and model to some degree their mental syntax. So that's the order and sequence of how they think and how they operate. That's glorious. But when we are genuinely looking at modeling behavior, i.e. value, what they do and when they do it, I just think we need to look up and go, okay, my next step is this. Let me track across. Let me think about how I can deploy that value and model those actions. And then we can step again. If we get that the wrong way around, I kind of feel like it's a self-deprivating sort of cycle of, I'm just not getting anywhere, but I listen to Gary V or whoever all the time, and I want to do these things, and I feel like what he says, it makes sense to me, and why am I not getting anywhere? So step back from all that. These are great things to model their behaviors, their thought processes. But as far as modeling value, time, where you deploy it and where you don't, look up ahead of yourself, look 1, 2, 3 notches up ahead, and let's push for those things rather than going to try and climb Everest in Awana.